हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का पहला डिवाइस डिस्कस करेंगे जिसका नाम है मीटर ब्रिज विच इज आल्सो कॉल्ड स्लाइड वायर ब्रिज। स्टूडेंट्स, it is the simplest practical application of Wheatstone bridge that is used to measure the value of unknown resistance. Student, with the help of this device, we can find the value of resistance of a given wire. Now, principle of meter bridge. The working of meter bridge is based on the principle of balance condition of Wheatstone bridge, and the balance condition of Wheatstone bridge, as you are familiar with that is P by Q is equal to R by S, where P, Q, R and S are the resistance in the four side of a Wheatstone bridge. Construction. A meter bridge have 1 meter long wire AC of uniform area of cross section stretched between 2 points on a wooden board. Metal strips are fixed on the board having 2 gaps. Students, this is a wooden board, and on this wooden board here AC is a 1 meter long wire which is stretched between these 2 points, and these are the metal strips. Here these metal strips have 2 gaps, this gap and this gap. In the gaps, unknown resistance S and a resistance box R is connected. In the first gap, unknown resistance S, and in the second gap, resistance box R is connected. A cell with a key is connected between point A and C. Between point B and D, a galvanometer with a jockey is connected. Now, after completing this circuit diagram, students, first of all, we take a suitable resistance from resistance box R, that is of 1 ohm or 2 ohm, and then we touch the jockey at point A and then to point C. If the deflection in the galvanometer in both the case are in opposite direction, then the circuit is okay and you can proceed further to find the value of this unknown resistance. Now, we slide the jockey along this wire to a point D where the deflection in the galvanometer becomes 0. Means the current through the galvanometer becomes 0. In that condition, the bridge becomes balanced. Here, this point D is called balance point and the length AD is called balancing length. The length DC become equal to 100 minus L. Student, the resistance of wire of length L, that is equal to rho L by A, and the resistance of the wire of length 100 minus L is rho 100 minus L divided by A. Now, by using balance condition of Wheatstone bridge, that is P by Q is equal to R by S. Here P is the resistance of the wire AD and that is rho L by A. Q is the resistance of the wire CD, that is rho 100 minus L divided by A. So by substituting these two values of P and Q in this relation, we got here relation L upon 100 minus L divided by R upon S. Then S will be equal to R into 100 minus L divided by L. So by knowing the value of R and L, we can calculate the value of unknown resistance S. In this way, experimentally, we can calculate the value of resistance of a given wire with the help of meter bridge. Students, now we will discuss some numerical problem related to the meter bridge which is usually asked in the examination. First numerical problem is, in a meter bridge, the null point is found at a distance of 40 cm from point A with resistance R and S in the gap. If a resistance of 12 ohm is connected in parallel with S, the balance point is found 40 cm from B. Find the value of R and S. Student, this is a meter bridge apparatus in which R and S are the resistance in the two gap, and in first case the balancing length is at 40 centimeter. In first case the balance point is at 40 centimeter from A. So R upon S, this is resistance R, this is S, is equal to L upon 100 minus L. Here L is equal to 40 centimeter. So after putting the value of L is equal to 40 centimeter, we got this relation R upon S is equal to 40 by 60, or R by S is equal to 2 by 3. Now in second case, when 12 ohm resistance is connected in parallel with S, the effective resistance in this gap becomes, suppose we give a symbol S1 to the effective resistance in the second gap, so S1 is equal to 12 into S divided by 12 plus S. In this case, the balance point is at 40 centimeter from B. It means the balance point from point A is 100 minus 40 means 60 centimeter. Then again, by the condition of meter bridge, R upon S1. Now the resistance in the second gap is S1 and the balance length is 60. So R upon S1 will be 60 upon 100 minus 60, and that is equal to 60 upon 40. So R upon S1 is equal to 3 by 2, or R is equal to 3S1 by 2. Now substitute the value of S1 from equation number 2 in this above relation. So R become equal to 3 by 2. In place of S, we substitute this one, 12S upon 12 plus S. Now take this S on the left side. So we got R by S is equal to 3 by 2 into 12 upon 12 plus S. Students, in equation number 1, the value of R by S was 2 by 3, and in this relation it is 3 by 2 into 12 upon 12 plus S. So by equation number 1 and 3, equalizing the value of R upon S, we get 2 by 3 is equal to 3 by 2, 12 upon 12 plus X. Now 12 plus S is equal to 9 upon 4 into 12, or S is equal to 15. Substitute this value of S in relation number first. We got the value of R is equal to 2 by 3 into S, and that is equal to R is equal to 10 ohm. So in this way, we have calculated the value of R and S in this problem. We also discuss one more problem related to this one. Here, when two unknown resistance R and S are connected in the left and right gap of meter bridge, the balance point is found at L1 from and A. When a resistance X is connected in parallel with S, the balance point is now found at L2 from and A. Obtain a formula of X in terms of L1, L2 and S. Student, here R and S are the resistance in the two gaps, and the balancing length is at L1. So apply here the condition of meter bridge. The balancing length is at L1, so R by S is equal to L1 upon 100 minus L1. In second case, when X is connected in parallel with S, the effective resistance in the second gap is S1 is equal to S into X divided by S plus X. This is equation number 2. In this case, the balancing point is at L2. Hence, R upon S1. Now in place of S, we write S1. And the balancing length in place of L1 is L2, 100 minus L2. Now substitute the value of S1 from relation number 2. We got R upon Sx divided by S plus X is equal to L2 upon 100 minus L2. On simplifying, we got this relation, and in this relation, we substitute the value of R upon S from equation number first, from the equation number 1. So in putting the value of R upon S that is L1 upon 100 minus L1. So L1 upon 100 minus L1, S plus X divided by X is equal to L2 upon 100 minus L2. Now simplify this one. We take L1 and 100 minus L1 on the right side. So equation become S plus X divided by X is equal to this one. Now divide this numerator by X. So we got S upon X plus 1. S upon X plus 1 is equal to L2 100 minus L1 divided by L1 100 minus L2. Now shift this one on the right side and simplify this one. So S upon X is equal to, now the new relation is this one. Here L1 L2 and L1 L2 both cancel, and we got the relation S upon X is equal to 100 into L2 minus L1, L1 into 100 minus L2, and X is equal to SL1 100 minus L2 divided by 100 L2 minus L1. This is the relation for X in terms of S, L1 and L2. Okay, thank you.